Only God can judge me. That right? Only God, baby. Nobody else. Nobody else. All you other motherfuckers, get out of my business.
Apple Kiwi £1 relentless energy drink. Basically horse piss.
Hell yeah.
3 hours sleep. When you've only had 3 hours sleep, one of these will come in handy. This is episode 13 of the Flaming Tarmac. Now, what shall we talk about? Let me see. Lewis Hamilton?
Yes.
That he signed a 1-year contract with Mercedes.
Yes.
Not 2, not 3, but 1.
Yes.
I'm happy with any contract. But you would think after he signed the contract that he'd put the sweats who mark out on the internet who hate him to bed.
Nope.
No. It's not going to stop there. It's never going to stop there. Now they're talking about that Lewis Hamilton had in his contract a Max Verstappen clause in his contract. That basically, if you don't understand that, Marks, it means Max Verstappen is not allowed to go to Mercedes while Lewis Hamilton's there. Nope. When I heard that rumor on Twitter, I've never heard so much shit in my life. True talk. Because here, it's always true talk. When I heard that, I thought, no way. That is utter shit. Complete and utter shit. But you still got the sweats online, the ones who ain't got no life, the ones that sit home with the mother, the ones that live in the mum's basement, even the mum's garden shed, who's got no life, haven't had a job, never had a job, sponge off the mother, and they sit there and they type probably about 30 stone because they've never been to a gym, so they sit at home doing this all day. Because in the reality, you know, if they walk down the street, they're nothing. But on the computer, they think that they're kings. You know what I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. I call them the F1 Geek Squad. Geek Squad.
You're goddamn
right. When I heard
right.
this rumor about Max Verstappen, the Geek Squad that said that Lewis Hamilton was never going to sign a contract, they was coming out and saying Max Verstappen's going to go to Mercedes. Lewis Hamilton's going to retire from racing. He's had enough. He's ready to quit. He wants too much money. He wants 80 million. I heard one guy say he wants 200 million for a year. Boss! Breaking news. Lewis Hamilton wants 200 million a year for Mercedes for his services. None of these channels, none of these marks or sweats, I don't care how big the channel is, none of them have got any credibility. None of them.
Nope.
It's all about hating on Lewis Hamilton. Even the Mercedes Twitter team had to come out and said they need to apologise to Lewis Hamilton.
You're goddamn right.
Straight from Mercedes. Max Verstappen's clause deemed to be rubbish by the Mercedes team. Straight from the horse's mouth. And what you see from the Geek Squad on the internet? Zip. Sweats online, who's got no life. They're going sign on. They ain't got nothing to show for themselves. They're bitter, twisted. So what they want to do, they want to come on the internet and try and pull everybody else down with them. They're the guys that I'm talking about. They're the ones. They are called trolls. But I call them the Geek Squad. 100% geeks. Lewis Hamilton haters.
Yes.
So, after Mercedes put that to bed, yeah, Mercedes, not fake Mercedes, the Mercedes official Twitter said that the rumours about the Max Verstappen clause is absolutely rubbish. Basically, Toto Wolff said if there's going to be a longer contract, yeah, we needed more time and the lawyers were getting involved. So we said, look, what we're going to do, we're going to have a nice 1-year contract and within that year, we're going to sort something out. And simple as that. basically what they're trying to do is, right, you get these people that come online, they got the channels, they got the YouTube channels. Yeah. YouTube channels, all they want is likes. All they want is likes. Likes and follows. That's all it is about, likes and follows. Make sure you thumbs up. Fake news. They got fake thumbnails. If you see my channel and you see a thumbnail, you know it's the truth. This is Solo P1. I am the best on YouTube, okay? I am the best to ever do this.
You're goddamn right.
I might not have the biggest channel. I might not have the biggest following. I might not have the biggest follower on Twitch or subscribers on YouTube, but I'm not fake. I am 100% true. True talk here. True talk 100%. And if you don't agree with me, unsubscribe and do one. Very simple. It's very simple. I ain't gonna beg for followers. I'm not gonna beg for subscribers. If you like my stuff, good. Very good. I'm on board. But if you don't like it, do one. That's it. I'm not gonna lose no sleep over it. I'm not gonna fake and say, oh, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Could I make it better? No. Then I will be fake. That means I am changing for you. This is me. If you come to this channel and you like me, that's good. I'm going to continue to be myself. And if people are going to say, oh yeah, but you're a Lewis Hamilton mark. People are going to come out and say, yep, Lewis Hamilton mark. He don't know nothing. It doesn't matter what Lewis Hamilton does. He's going to jump on him. No, wrong, idiots. If you go back to my channel and all my previous videos, if Lewis Hamilton does something wrong, I'll be the first one to call him out. I ain't no Lewis Hamilton lover. I'm an F1 fan. First. And if Lewis Hamilton does something wrong or does something controversial in the news, I will tell you about it and I'll pull him up about it. Very simple. Very simple. Like I was saying before, Max Verstappen clause, that was a load of shit. That got completely wiped away from the Mercedes team. I reckon if when Lewis Hamilton was probably saw that in the news, he was, you know what? Lewis Hamilton don't give a shit. He don't give a crap. He's at home. He's doing his thing. He's climbing up mountains, doing skiing. He don't give a shit about people on the internet who's people disrespecting him. He don't give a shit. He does his talking on the track. Very simple. He walks in every season. He comes in. You got all the haters. You got the people looking at him thinking, how did he get in F1? He weren't born with a silver spoon. He's not posh. His dad ain't got millions. Who is he? Why is he in F1? Why is he a 7-time world champion? Why is he beating our hero Michael Schumacher's record? And by the way, he's going to get 8 as well. So remember that. Why is he beating our Michael Schumacher's record? How did he do it? Why? They still can't get it, you see. Listen to me, idiots. Lewis Hamilton is the most successful driver of all time. Lewis Hamilton could walk away from this business today and he will be the most successful driver of all time. Race win record, which is the most important record to me and the most important record as an F1 driver. If you go into a F1, if you get into any sort of racing league, GT2, GT3, GT4, Le Mans, whatever it is, you will always be remembered for the most race wins. Simple. The most race wins. And that's what you measure at, the most race wins. This is why people are saying Michael Schumacher is the greatest of all time. Not to me, it's Ayrton Senna. But people say Michael Schumacher is the greatest of all time. And I was looking at them and say, yeah, Michael Schumacher, 91 race wins, yeah. But what happened? You got a boy from Stevenage, weren't born with a silver spoon. He used to watch F1 on TV as a kid. He used to watch it with his dad. He used to go around to his uncles on the weekend, eating bacon sandwiches on the sofa, watching Formula 1. And one day he said to himself, you know what? I want to be a Formula 1 driver. So his dad took him go-karts. He took him go-karts and he picked that up. And what happened then? He got better and better. His dad worked 5 jobs to put his son through go-karting, just to save a little bit, just to get through go-karting. Obviously, when his dad went to certain go-karting place, majority of go-karting place, he had the door slammed in his face. His dad said, look, you want to sponsor the first black F1 driver? He had the door shut in his face. His dad could have went home and said, look, son, it's never going to happen. But he never did he? What did he do? He kept soldering on and he showed his son, this is the way you do it. And what did he tell his son? The only way you're going to get in there, son, you've got to be like them. You have to be like them to get in. But once you get in, then you can start blossoming. You can start being your old man. You can show these people who you are. His dad told him from the beginning, you're going to be the best of all time. He told him, you're going to be the best of all time. You're going to have all the records, and look at him now. The best. By records, he's the best. Racing record, podium record, the most race wins at your own home track. At your home track, the most race wins, he's got it. You can't deny. You can hate Geek Squad. You can hate virgins. You can hate all you want. But the fact is, Lewis Hamilton does his business on the track. We're going to like George Russell. I love George Russell. I'm a big advocate of George Russell. I've always been a George Russell fan from day one. Not these people are suddenly coming online now watching Formula 1 saying, oh, I love George Russell. I love George Russell. No. You only like George Russell now because you know he's going to Mercedes. Okay? When he went to Williams, we never heard nothing out of no one about George Russell. All of a sudden, he gets a shot at a Mercedes car. He does good at one weekend in Bahrain. What happens? Now everybody likes George Russell. I've loved George Russell from day one, back 3-4 years ago. Everybody is jumping on the George Russell bandwagon now. I've always been on the gravy train of George Russell. So I'll get back to my point. Lewis Hamilton, by records, is the greatest of all time. By records. And he's going to come into this season, and you're going to watch, and you're going to watch. You're going to see him break the championship record, and he's going to get 8 world titles. And you know what? He's going to sign another contract. Maybe for another year, maybe for 2 years, but he will sign another contract. He's not going to just walk away. His dad's already hinted and said, look, driving's not everything. Driving's not everything. There's more to life than driving. This is what Anthony Hamilton said a couple of days ago in the news, and he said, look, there's more to life than driving. We know this. And I agree with him. But that doesn't mean he's not going to sign another contract, maybe for another year, maybe another 2 years. You go and type in F1 reviewer, F1 review. You look at every one of them, they're all geeks. The majority of them are geeks. You come on my channel, you're going to get real talk every time. Like I said at the beginning, I might not be as big as them. I might not have the biggest follower, but I'm true talk. Enjoy the true talk, and you want people to tell you how it is every time. Come to this channel. And that's all I got to say. No notes really. Max Verstappen clause deemed to be rubbish by Mercedes. And that's it. Geeks alert. Why Hamilton contract poses more questions. That's another thing what keeps coming up as well. He's saying that Lewis Hamilton's contract poses more questions. Why? Just challenge him. Challenge him. Ask him why. And I guarantee they don't respond to you. Why does Lewis Hamilton's contract poses more questions? In my experience, Lewis Hamilton's haters come from the UK. We know he's got haters in Italy, but I guarantee if he went to the red team, you'll see the fans love him then. That red team has been wanting Lewis Hamilton for 10 years. 10 years they've been wanting Lewis Hamilton at Ferrari. And I guarantee if he went to the red team, you'll see the sea of red with Lewis Hamilton flags. But it's never going to happen, not in my opinion. That's it then. This is episode 13. Solo P1. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and it should be about there. And that's it. This is Solo P1 tapping out, but this is episode 13. I've been waiting for this episode for a long time. Hamilton's going to be there at the beginning of this season. He's going to be driving for Mercedes. Hamilton's going to be there, and you guys haters have just got to learn to love it. So this is Solo P1 signing out. Thank you very much, guys. Bye.